So the WNBA All Star Game is right around the corner, and Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are going to be attending as first-time All Stars. Now we've seen a lot of talk with the WNBA this year, and rightfully so. Both these two women deserve all the flowers because they are bringing more eyes to the game. A lot of people paying attention. Now, obviously, Caitlin Clark is the biggest draw, but in my opinion, Angel Reese is the second biggest draw. And both of these women bring a lot of value to the basketball court. Of course, Angel Reese is known for her defense and rebounding. You have Caitlin Clark, who is a Steph Curry-like three-point shooter who can shoot it from the logo, and she can move that ball, and she's made some phenomenal strides with her pass. I mean, the way she can control the game, push the tempo is really impressive. Now, what I would love to see at the All-Star Game is for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese to hang out with each other as much as possible, or at least be around each other off the court. Because, of course, the media is trying to say, oh, they have this big rivalry, that they hate each other. I don't think Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese really hate each other. I don't think they're really good friends, but there is mutual respect between the two. Because it's not a Magic and Larry Bird rivalry or Celtics and Lakers type of rivalry where you have two historic teams going back and forth in the finals. That's not what's happening here. These are just two women who are trying to bring more attention to the WNBA. Now, of course, Caitlin Clark plays a huge role, but Angel Reese as well, because I love the fact, I don't always agree with her statements, but she's going to speak her mind. You might not like everything she does or should say says, but at least she's trying to get your attention. You need your star players to sometimes be controversial, even in the media. So if she's going to be the villain of the league, good, because you're going to talk about it. Caitlin Clark is the face of the league that everybody loves. So we need a balance of both. So I like how they bring different parts where one person is in the paint, she's rebounding, she's hustling, she's playing amazing defense. You have another girl who is electric on offense. It's a nice balance here. Now I'm going to play a clip with Malika Andrews and Angel Reese where Malika was asking her thoughts on playing with Caitlin Clark and being an all-star for the first time, and then I'll give you more of my thoughts.
One of my personal favorite moments of the WNBA season so far, it was watching you getting named to an all-star team. You were clearly just so emotional when you found out. Has it fully sunk in for you yet?
No, it probably won't sink in until actually I get to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Being able to kind of enjoy the moment. I didn't think obviously I would be there. Being picked 7, coming to Chicago, and just being able to build. We were building this team back up from the players that left last year, and only having a couple from last year being able to be on the team this year. So my emotions are still high, obviously, because I still don't really know how to feel, and I think I'll just feel it when I get on the court and step on the court in Phoenix.
Yeah, when you're kind of soaking it all in when you're in Phoenix. Obviously, there's been a ton made, right? You and Caitlin Clark, you're going to be teammates for the first time during the All-Star Game next Saturday. What's that going to be like for you both to be sharing a team after you all have helped to grow this sport so much?
It's going to be really cool. I mean, I know so many fans are going to come out to watch both of us, but I know a lot of people are just going to be able to come to Phoenix. I'm sure it's already sold out. So being able to be in that environment, we're going to be playing together for a while. So this is not going to be the first time. I know All-Stars again. I know hopefully 2028 we'll be Olympians together too.
Ooh.
So being able to enjoy this, I'm going to Paris too to go watch the Olympics. So I'm excited for that too. So I'm going to enjoy my little Olympic break starting with All-Star.
This answer from Angel Reese says it all, and I love it because, first off, she's excited to play with Caitlin Clark. They've never been teammates at all. And I would love to see some actions where Caitlin Clark is making some phenomenal plays for Angel Reese to get a bucket in the post, because that's going to create a lot of buzz. And I like what she said about how her and Caitlin Clark are going to be playing together in a lot of All-Star games, just letting it be known that, hey, we are here to stay and we are going to be here for a very long time. And also predicting that her and Caitlin Clark are going to be in the Olympics games in 2028. But again, I love the fact that she's speaking highly about Caitlin Clark because she recognizes that Clark is a superstar, that she is bringing a lot of interest to the game. So it's very smart of her to speak positive things about her. So it shows the media that, I don't have this hate towards Caitlin. I might not be close to her as a friend, but I got respect for her. And no matter what these two women do, they're going to be linked together during their careers. So you're going to have your Caitlin Clark fan base and your Angel Reese fan base, and they're going to grow. So I'm excited for them to be at the All-Star Game, and I'm hoping that we get some good moments between the two, whether it's on the basketball court or off the basketball court. But they just create those moments that people are going to talk about because, again, you need buzz in the WNBA, and that's what these two women are bringing. Now, I do have a prediction that I think is very possible. I wouldn't be shocked if Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are playing together in the future because we understand that right now you're the face, you got all the attention, but we know that there's going to be new faces coming to the WNBA. And those players are going to generate more attention, which means more competition. So I think when Caitlin Clark gets her accolades, Angel Reese gets her accolades, at some point in their careers, let's just say neither one of them have won a championship, that's going to become the priority. We've seen this with players in the past. We saw this with the Boston Celtics, where they got Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett to play with Paul Pierce. At their stages of their career, they just wanted to win a championship. So I think at some point, with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they are going to want to pair together and bring in championship. I don't know where the franchise is going to be. I don't know which team, whether it's Chicago Sky, the Indiana Fever, or somewhere else. That is going to be must-see basketball. So I just think eventually they're going to want to pair up. And I think they're fit perfectly together because you have your defender. You can run pick and roll actions where Angel Reese can roll to the basket. And if she has a mid-range jump shot at some stage in her career, yikes, that's going to be very scary. And then you have Caitlin Clark making these extraordinary passes to Angel Reese. She's already showing her unselfish play. Why not play together? So I think down the road, where they have all these accomplishments, and let's say they're running to a lot of different competition. Remember when the Celtics and Heat had their rivalry, and LeBron and Wade were like, you know what? We got to play together. And Chris Bosh, we got to play together because we can't beat this team. I think they might run into that situation where they have a team they both can't get over individually, and they say, let's play together, form a roster, and let's go out and win a championship together. So I would love that because it would just add more narratives because, again, you need stories to talk about in the WNBA. So it wouldn't surprise me if they decide at some point in their careers to play together. And if they win a championship together, that is going to be fun to watch. So, yeah, I think for the two of them being at the WNBA All Star Game, it's a great story. Hopefully we get to see some highlights between the two, whether it's, Angel Reese making a pass to Caitlin Clark or Caitlin Clark throwing a fancy pass to Angel Reese. Let's just see some fun highlights between the two. So there's some other narratives we can talk about besides this idea that somehow they hate each other. It's a rivalry. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think they're the best of friends, but I do think they have mutual respect for each other. They just never been teammates before. So we get a chance to see that. And eventually, I think they're going to end up playing together. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Love to hear your thoughts on what Angel Reese had to say about being an all-star and playing with Caitlin Clark. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.